plays pretty well to a 6 gate, so.
Okay, well, here we are, everybody. We're going ahead and starting game number 2. We're spawning directly on top of UR.Slush, underrated gaming slush. He is the yellow Protoss in top, actually just the top. He's going to go up against the orange Protoss, Cole MVP.TAILS, who's actually MyMMVP.TAILS. That is going to be the orange Protoss on the left. We are entering game number 2. It is a quarterfinal match of the Zotac Cup. We are in a best of 3, and this is going to be rough for Slush. He's got to win 2 games in a row if he's going to go ahead and proceed to the semifinals.
Oh, he definitely does, but we have seen him come out of worse. Last night in the clan where we were in, he's actually down 1-0. In the one game he did lose, he actually got stomped. So he came back with a very convincing fashion and ended up taking the next 2 games. So I'm hoping he ends up working that out for himself.
Yeah, we'll see. The last game was pretty rough for Slush, so let's try to go for a 2-gate robo into Nexus, and Tails went for kind of a very old school style of going Blink. He went for the 3 gates, pumped out Stalkers, got his Twilight Council when he could, started Blink, and even pushed in before he got the Blink done, and he was just very, very aggressive with a very forward Blink, sniping the Immortal very quickly, so the Immortal only got a few volleys off, and then it was just a complete overrunning by the mass Stalkers from Tails that Slush couldn't really handle with the investments that were going to his tech and his economy and not towards his army.
Oh, definitely, I do agree with you there. I think maybe Slush will go for. I'm trying to watch what he's doing very carefully.
If we look at the timings though of the gates, I think Tails is going to be 4-gating. If you look at him and
he's doing the aggressive 10 pro or 10 food.
Yeah, look at the difference in the
it's a 4-gate.
Yeah. We can see how Tails has got a significant amount ahead, and he is no longer chronoing units or anything. Look at the timing of his second pylon, guys. This is a very quick 4-gate that's going to be hitting Slush. And Slush's timings for his robo build, I don't know if they can accommodate a 10-gate 4-gate. Because you can be aggressive literally 20, 30 seconds.
I do this build quite often, actually.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite builds.
What time does it hit? It hits before 5:30. It hits more like 5 minutes, right?
It's like 5:10-ish.
Yeah.
It depends on how good you are and what. You have to cut a lot of stuff out of it to get it to really hit, and you have to save your chrono. And there should be one more he should be dropping, unless he's going to do it as a 3-gate.
I would actually like to see it as a 3-gate. I would really like to see it as a 3-gate more so than a 4-gate. I think he'll be able to hit it a half-second faster. I think he'll be able to do a much better job of being able to be aggressive. It makes it no longer all in. He can just go ahead and expand behind it if it doesn't win the game immediately. He'll put a lot of pressure on. He'll know exactly what Slush is going for. Right now, Slush is going for, let's see, 3 gates are out for him. He's chronoing out his warp gate, but look at the timing difference. Tails has quite literally gotten literally almost about 25 seconds ahead of Slush on that warp gate timing, and that is so key.
It definitely is. I mean, this is like, if you want to hit the fastest 4-gate possible, here it is.
There is a forward proxy silent pylon. It's not the only one out though. Tails does have another one in the back over there. But now Slush has no way to really block the ramp. You can see how Tails is going to push it.
Oh, but he gets the probe.
Nice. No other pylons will be thrown down. But this one is looking like it will be able to be just fine in terms of its build. And there's going to be Tails warping in onto the high ground with his Stalkers. Slush has his warp gate finished. He can start warping it, but he's going to lose a few probes. And I guess that's game. Slush has sort of GG'd out. But Tails does take this series 2-0. Tails will be going on to the semifinals. Congrats to him. Good showing by Slush, but we have got to go ahead and find out what's going on with the other semifinals. Please stick around and enjoy, for the games are only going to get better.
That was an intense match.